Hello everybody, this is a piece from Dollar Tree. I will apply Mod Podge onto this and cover the whole piece, the whole outside but not the inside. So I'm going to dry this and see to it that it becomes transparent. It means to say the Mod Podge is already dry. And this also, the lid of this, I will also apply Mod Podge. And I will also dry it. And then I painted it actually with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And once dry, I also applied, the Mod Podge and dry it. And this piece, I am going to paint it with the Waverly Ivory. I will just apply one coat with this paint and then I dried it and set it aside. So I have this napkin from Temu. I am going to tear the sides here because I will glue this onto the piece. I don't know what you call it. It's from Dollar Tree. And I have to tear it to look distressed. So now I'm going to apply the Mod Podge all around it. And once I already totally covered the whole piece with Mod Podge, I am going to just glue the napkin onto there. So it will seal, of course, the paint of this piece and at the same time glue the napkin onto that piece there. Then I dried it and just set it aside. So I have this cardboard. It measures about 4 by 3.5. And then I just glued a tumbling block on the inside so that I can attach the other piece of cardboard. Actually, I just removed the top sheet of this to show the corrugated part. And on this video, I just traced this cardboard. It looks like triangle in shape. So I just trace it onto the cardboard again, and do the same thing, trace it to the other cardboard. But this time, I did not really totally remove the top sheet. So now I'm going to just put this tumbling block there, and then one tumbling block on the other side, and that will be the time for me to just glue this piece there. And I'll do the same process on the other side as well. So I just glued it there, and I did the same thing to the other side like I said. So now I'm going to start to paint this with a Waverly Elephant, the whole roof. I also painted the inside, so just in case it's going to show, it's already been painted. And I just applied one coat with this and I dried it. And then now I put one tumbling block on that side there. So you will know later why I put the tumbling block there. And now I will use this foam brush and just lightly brush this with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel, just to make this look distressed. So this roof has two paints. It's the Waverly Elephant and the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. So now I just dried it and set it aside, and I'll do the same thing to this lid. Actually, earlier I said I painted it with Burnt Umber. I just painted it actually with Mod Podge. I applied Mod Podge, and this time I just painted it with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. So I'm sorry for that, I'll take it back. And then now, once dry, I will apply the Mod Podge onto there to seal the paint. Then I will dry it. So as usual, if it's still white, it's still wet. So if it's transparent already, it means to say it's already dry. Mod Podge is already dry. So I have these 4 pieces of the round bead wood. And this piece, that one, that's the square one, it's from Michaels. I bought it from Michaels. And it measures about 5 by 5 inches. So I painted it with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel using a wet wipes, and then I wiped the excess paint. And now I am applying, I put actually E6000 there, and at the same time hot glue. This will be the stand of this craft. So once it's done, I will start here back to this where I'm going to put the roof. I will just put E6000 to this tumbling block and at the same time hot glue. And then I am going to just stick the roof onto there. And on the side, I am going to put one tumbling block on each side to make it tight and at the same time to firmly glue both. What I mean is to attach that piece there to the roof. So you can see that on the video. So now I will just use this big foam brush. I just dip it into just a little of the black chalk paint, and then I just dab it onto this piece. And now I just spread actually the paint, and it looks like the entrance of the birdhouse now. And what I'm doing there is, after I dried it, I just applied the Mod Podge to seal the paint and at the same time the napkin. So it has to be fully sealed using the Mod Podge. Now I am drying it, and I will just make this look a little distressed. If you don't like distressed look, everybody, just skip this process. Don't use the dark antique wax by Behr. This actually, I bought this from Home Depot. So as you can see, I just put a little of petroleum jelly on the edge there because I don't want that to scrape once I put that back to the lid. And you can see I have these floral foams. I just glued it there. So it will also help to glue the lid onto this piece of wood. And then to totally like firmly glue these two pieces together, I just put jute twine there on the side. I glued it. And then now I have this piece. This is actually a pipe strap or a conduit strap. I just make it look distressed by painting it with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. Then I'm going to just sprinkle ground cinnamon. So there you go. It really looks so rustic. And then I'm going to dry it. And then once dry, I will just apply Mod Podge so it's gonna seal the paint and at the same time the ground cinnamon. So I'm drying it. So once done, I will just put E6000 at the same time hot glue to put it there, and it will serve as the perch of this birdhouse. Then this time I will be putting some Spanish moss. This is actually from Michael's. I will just glue it around this piece, and then to decorate it with green leaves, because I don't want to put flowers because it already has flowers on the napkin. I just use, actually this is green leaves from, artificial green leaves from Dollar Tree. So I just put the bird there, I glued it there, and I put these lights. It's fairy lights from Amazon. And then I will be making this bow. This is raffia bow. I got the raffia from Michael's as well. And then I will just trim it. Once I'm happy with how it turned out, I'm going to just put that on an angle there so it's gonna be cute. Then I have this message, actually, home sweet home. I made this prior to this video, and I just distressed it again using the dark antique wax by Behr. And then I put a charm there, actually in a form of a flower. So now that's the birdhouse, everybody. If you like this craft and you like to see more of my craft ideas, please go to my main page. Please click like and please give me a follow. So you can see at the end of this video, you can see the picture without the lights on and with the lights off. Oh, without the lights on and with the lights on. Okay, so this, look at that. It's just so pretty. Home sweet home. I just love it. And here comes the lighted one. So thank you all so much, everybody, for watching. And I hope you like this craft. Thank you, and till next time.